Hello students. Today we are going to discuss MySQL string functions. String functions can manipulate the text string in many ways. String functions are also called text functions. Some commonly used text functions are concat, substr, right, left, instr, ucase, lcase, rtrim, ltrim, trim, length and char length. Now one by one all the functions we will discuss together. First function, concat. Concat function concatenates or joins two or more strings. Its syntax, concat within bracket string 1 comma string 2, like that all the strings we can give. Now let's see the execution. MySQL prompt we have. Here we will type select concat within bracket all the strings. Say first string AA comma next string suppose BB, third string CC, close the bracket, semicolon. See the output, AA, BB, CC together we are getting. Next one more example with your subject name, that is suppose first you can write informatics, next one space you can give, next you can write practices. See the output, informatics practices together. Now next point, if any of the arguments is null, it will return null. Any one, suppose within this informatics practices one null string we are putting. See, in the output also you are going to get null. Next point, if any of the arguments is not of string type, it will be converted into string. Suppose here we are taking example rupees, first string. Next you put any value, suppose to 37.50. See the output. So the number, this number is converted to string and they are concatenated finally in the output. One more example with some date. Here you write date. Then car date function, you know, it returns current date. We have already discussed in our previous class. See the output. In the output string, date and today's date, they are concatenated. Now next point. You see, for quoted string. For quoted strings, you don't have to use the concat function. Automatically they will be concatenated. See the output. Select that your first string within quotation, then second string again within quotation and third string within quotation. If you put, see the output. Here the same strings we have taken in our first case also, Hope you remember. See here, the with concat function output was AABBCC. Similarly, without concat function, here the quoted string we can use and we are getting the same output, that AABBCC. Right? That's all about your concat. Next function, that is substr function. Very important function. It extracts a substring or part of a string from the given string. Two more synonyms are there. First one substring and second one mid. It has four syntaxes. You can see substr, then within bracket one string and position. Next, second one, in the second syntax, in place of comma, we can use from. Third syntax, string, position and length. Three arguments are there. Fourth one, in the fourth one, we can write substr, open bracket, string, then from, then position, then for and then length. So, one by one we will see the output. Select substr within bracket, within quotation. Suppose the string is Sophia Bikaner. Quotation close, comma. First we are giving the position after comma. Say it is 3, close the bracket, semicolon, press enter. Now if you count, this is the first letter, this is the second and this is the third position. In the third position, which letter you are getting? That is P. So from P, the rest part of the string, from P, the rest part of the string will come in the output. Clear, girls? If the syntax is like that, string and then position is 3, in the output you are going to get this one. Clear? Now next, in place of comma, our second syntax, we can write from, F-R-O-M. Enter. See the same output. In place of comma, we have used from. Next, third syntax. Select substr Sophia Bikaner, that is our string. With the same string we can continue and then we can give position, suppose that is 3, comma, and we can give the length. How many characters to be picked up? Here the meaning of this line, once more I am repeating, that is the string is given, 3 is the position, 7 is the length. Means from the third position we have to pick 7 character. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Right, girls? So in the output we are expecting this. See the output. Got it? Now next one, last syntax, in place of first comma we can write from, and in place of second comma we can write for, and we are going to get the same output. This is the previous output and this is the last output. Is it okay, girls? So all the 4 syntaxes are like this. Let's see from the presentation. Here in the first point we have written the same thing. The forms without a length argument return a substring from string starting at position to the end of the string. The forms with a length like last two. So here it will return a substring, means that much characters, and then from the string you will get the substring. Next point are giving us the negative value for the position. Let's see how it works. Here we will take the same string but negative value we will give in position. Suppose -10. Minus sign, when we are using in position, what it indicates? Then counting will start from the end of the string towards the reverse direction. Is it okay, girls? Once more, let's count. This is our string. So what is the end of the string? This is the end, last letter R. From here we will start counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Till here. Is it okay, girls? -10 means from here you will start R, then E, then N, then A, then K, I, B, space A, I. So from here you have to print all rest part of the string, that is IA Bikaner you are getting in the output. Clear? Now next, one more example with 3 arguments, -10, same position. From here suppose we want to pick up 5 characters. Then what you will get? You will get I, A, space B, I. So this will be the output. In the output you are getting the same thing. That's all about your sub-str. One more point let me tell you, that is a value of 0 for position returns an empty string. Let's check this one also. Here if we give any string and in place of position if we give 0, what it indicates? It will return an empty string. Empty string and null both are different, they are not same. Next we are going to discuss right and left function. Very simple. Right function returns the rightmost number of characters as specified. Its syntax: right, string and length. Next, in left function you will get the leftmost number of characters, right? So its syntax, if you see, left within bracket string comma length, and these two right and left functions output we can get with the help of sub-str function also. Select right within bracket, we can give the same string, we can take and suppose here we can give 5 in place of sub-str we can write from the right side we are picking 5 characters and same thing we are getting in the output KANER. Next, the same thing we are showing you with the help of sub-str. If we write sub-str, we have to do here -5. We are getting the same output. I have already explained in sub-str if we give this negative sign what it indicates. Now from the end of the string we have to move towards the reverse direction, right? So 5 characters we have to go back from R till K, then left. In the left function we can get the output like this. Here from the left side if we want to pick up 5 characters, okay, so from the left side 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we are getting Sophie, right? Interesting. So same thing again we can do with the help of sub-str. SUBSTR. Comma 1, this is the position value, and length. How many letters we want to pick up? That is 5. See, the output same. So with the left function and right function, sub-str function is also related, right girls? Acha, one more thing I told you that sub-str function has 2 more synonyms, sorry. So that also you can try like this. In place of sub-str you can write substring. See the output same. One more synonym, do you remember girls? That is mid. I told you that is also there in your syllabus. Try with these. Okay, same output. So here you have seen all, that is left function, sub-str, you have seen right function, you have also seen that substring, the synonym of the sub-str function, and mid function also. So let's go back to our presentation. Next, in str, very interesting. 2 strings are given, suppose. Then in str function searches the second string into the first string. Its syntax: in str within bracket, first the string we will give, comma, then the part of string that you want to search. Here the names of those two we have taken, first one str and second one sub-str. 2 points about the function. First one, it returns the position of the first occurrence of the sub-str in str. Second, it returns 0 if the substring you are not getting within the string. Right? Now these 2 points we will see in the execution. Select NSTR within bracket first string. Suppose we are giving FOOBAR BAR. This is the first string, and the second string we want to search, that is suppose BAR, bracket close, semicolon, enter. So you can see within this string 2 times this bar you are getting, right? But here in the output you are getting 4. That means first occurrence of the string you are getting. So first occurrence means 4th position, isn't it girls? F1, this is second, this is third, and this is 4th. So because of that in the output you are getting 4. If the string is X bar, suppose, that is not there within this string, so you are going to get 0 in the output. Clear girls? The meaning, the second string is not there within the first string. Next, very easy 2 functions, UCase and LCase. UCase function converts the given string into the uppercase. Its other synonym is upper function, and syntax very easy, UCase within bracket the string you have to give. LCase function similarly converts the given string into the lower case. Its synonym is lower. Its syntax LCase within bracket the string. Let's see the execution of it. Select UCase within bracket my name I am giving in lowercase. Got it? Other synonym, in place of UCase you can give upper. See the same output. All the characters will be converted into the uppercase. Let's try the LCase function. And suppose I am giving my name in other synonym, okay. So both LCase and lower both are the same functions. Next, we are going to discuss rtrim, ltrim and trim functions together one after another. Rtrim function removes the trailing spaces or the spaces from the right of the string. Similarly, ltrim function removes the leading spaces or the spaces from the left of the string. And trim function performs combined functions of ltrim and rtrim, means it removes both leading and trailing spaces of a string. The syntax very simple in all the cases. rtrim, then within bracket string, ltrim within bracket string, or trim within bracket string. Let's see the output. Select rtrim within bracket, within quotation, some space, then Sophia is the string, again some unnecessary space we are giving, because we want to see trim function how it removes the leading and trailing spaces here. So we are trying. See, here from the output you cannot make out that in rtrim function the trailing spaces are removed or not. So for visualizing the thing we are taking help of concat function. Suppose here we are writing select concat, give a bracket, within quotation one symbol you can take, that is hash, then second means this is the whole string, comma, at the end also the same symbol you can use, that is the third string. Close the concat functions bracket and then press enter. So from here you can easily make out that after Sophia the trailing spaces are removed, because where the A ends, just after that you are getting the symbol hash, isn't it? That means after Sophia all the spaces are removed. Similarly, you can check for ltrim. See, with the help of ltrim function we removes the leading spaces, isn't it? So see here, before Sophia no extra space is there, just before that you are getting hash, as we are concatenating this hash sign with Sophia, right girls? So with the help of concat it is very easy to visualize. Now we will see the trim function and see the output. Trim function, I told you, it removes this is the whole string, isn't it? So trim function removes leading spaces as well as the trailing spaces. So here in the output you can see all the extra spaces except Sophia are removed. Got it? That is all about the trim, ltrim and rtrim. Now next, that is our next slide. Here that is length function and char length function, these two are discussed. Length function returns the length of the string but measured in bytes. Syntax: length of the string. Char length, one more function that returns the length of the string but measured in characters. One more synonym is there, that is character length, and syntax: char length within bracket string you have to give. Here basically what happened, you see, you know the characters A to Z. A to Z, all other ASCII characters are 1 byte characters. So For these, length function and char length function return the same value. But if you use 2 bytes characters, then length function and char length function, they will return different values. If 3 2 bytes characters we are using, then length character will return 6. Why? Because 3 2 bytes, 3 into 2 6, but char length returns 3 as we are using 3 characters. Let's see. Here length of Sophia we are trying. See, here also it's length 6 you are getting. Next, in place of length, suppose we are using char underscore length. We will get 6. Same output, isn't it? Here output is in bytes and here output is in characters, right? Where is the difference then? Suppose we are trying this with the string pi, rho and omega. These all are 2 bytes characters. See, here we are getting the output 6. Here if we try char length, see the output. Here the difference you can make out what is char length and what is length, right girls? In place of char length you can write the other synonym, that is character. See, char length also giving you the same output. Let's go back to our presentation, right? Now we can do the summary part. Here all the 12 functions are discussed together. First, concat. It is used to concatenate or join 2 or more strings. Next, substr. It is used to extract a part of string from a given string. Then right and left. Right function returns the rightmost number of characters as specified. Left function returns the leftmost number of characters as specified. Next function, in str. Here we search the second string within the first string. Next, ukase converts the string into the uppercase and lcase converts the string into lowercase. rtrim, ltrim and trim. These are used to remove all the leading and trailing spaces of the string. Last, length and char length. Length function returns the length of the string but measured in bytes, and char length function returns the length of the string measured in characters. That's all for today. Thank you.